What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the mysterious death of Michael Hastings, and I bring this up because the NSA defunding, I think it was a few days ago, didn't pass. They were going to try to take away the NSA's funding and pretty much shut them down. Didn't pass, or I don't know if they were going to take it away completely, but they were trying to shut down the Utah data center and PRISM and things like that. That bill did not pass. It got close to passing. Luckily, I'm glad it, I wish it would have passed, obviously, but I'm glad it got close, and I think it eventually might pass, just because the public outrage about this is crazy. So anyway, on to the story. So Michael Hastings, a lot of you guys probably don't know about this story because it wasn't reported on in the news. All the news media was eating up the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman bullshit, and this story is unbelievable. This story's crazy. I just found out about it like a week ago from a podcast. I didn't even know about this. So Michael Hastings was this hard-hitting reporter for the Rolling Stones who investigated evil companies and evil segments of the government like the FBI, CIA, things like that. So he got death threats constantly because he would always expose people for their shit. And he was doing a pretty crazy story on the CIA and the NSA. And he was going to expose the corruption of all that. And he said it was his biggest story ever. He told his friends and his family that he was not gonna kill himself, because he was getting tons and tons and tons of death threats, and he was actually being investigated by the CIA. Him and his family were being investigated while he was working on this story, and he told all his friends and family, I'm not gonna kill myself, I'm not gonna do anything stupid, I'm gonna stay off the radar and try to stay as safe as possible until I get this story out. Well, turns out that didn't work out very well, because he died. And he died in a spectacular fashion. So this guy, in the middle of the night, ran a red light going 100 plus miles an hour and ran straight into a tree. And get this, there were no skid marks, there were no, his car had no evidence of stop, there was no evidence of him even trying to stop or turn the car or anything. That's crazy. That's crazy. So a lot of people are saying his car got hacked. He had a Mercedes, I think it was a Mercedes. He had a really fancy Mercedes. And a lot of people are saying his car got taken control over and someone just ran his ass directly into a tree. So when he hit this tree, some more interesting shit happened. So when he hit this tree, his car exploded in this ridiculous fashion. And the flames were super intense, like white fire flames. And the authorities and the fire department were saying, this is impossible. How did this happen? His engine was found 200 feet in front of his car when he hit a tree. He hit a tree head on. What the hell is going on outside? Some guy's climbing a ladder. Well, fuck, I'm gonna have to try this over again. So anyway, back on topic. Maybe this is plausible. Maybe he hit a tree going 150 miles an hour, decided he didn't want to turn or hit the brakes or anything like that. That's plausible. But that's just the start of this story. So, his family wanted the body. They wanted the body. And, whoever was in charge cremated it. His body was cremated against the will of his family. What? 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 That's crazy. That is super crazy. They're like, oh, we're gonna destroy this evidence real quick. The car, I don't think his family has been allowed to see the car. The car's probably melted, because a lot of people are thinking thermite. Because the fire, the thing is Mercedes, most cars don't just fucking blow up. Think about car crashes that you see. How many cars, Mythbusters actually did a thing like this. Mythbusters was trying to get a car to blow up like it does in the movies. And dude, they couldn't do it. They had to fill a car full of fucking gas. They had to fill it all the way up with gas to even get it to blow up. Even a small explosion. Cars don't just hit trees and blow up like they do in video games and in the movies. That doesn't happen. And it especially doesn't happen to fucking Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz don't just malfunction and go 150 miles an hour where the steering doesn't work and the brakes don't work. That doesn't happen. I don't believe this for one bit. I really don't. And this is just like 9/11 for me. Well, not really. I'm more certain on fucking 9/11 than I am about this. But the thing is that people wouldn't question people wouldn't come up with these conspiracy theories if they didn't destroy the fucking evidence. Nobody would question 9/11 if they actually got to investigate the fucking I-beams and the structural steel. If people got to actually see that and investigate that, no one would question it. Nobody questions Columbine because they actually, they didn't show it. The footage got leaked of them in the school. No one says there's a fucking Columbine conspiracy. But when you just burn the body up against the will of the family, when you just ship all the steel to China, when you just, I don't know, cover everything up, people question it. If nothing bad happened, then it should all be an open book, right? So, yes, this is bullshit. And then the thing is this is not the first time this has happened, by the way. I got two more reporters in my notes right here. Andrew Breitbart was investigating the Obama campaign. I don't know exactly what he's investigating, but some evil shit, probably. He was investigating the Obama campaign, and they said he died of a heart attack, just random fucking heart attack. Well, it turns out he got poisoned. Then there's this Gary Webb guy, and this is the most interesting thing ever. This is like some 1984 doublespeak shit. They said that this Gary Webb guy committed suicide by shooting himself in the head twice. He killed himself by shooting himself in the head, not once. No, not once, twice. Twice. What? How can people just be like, oh, yeah, I could see that happening? That's what? What? I don't even know what to say to that. So, and this guy was investigating the CIA trafficking cocaine, which a lot of people kind of believe in. I haven't looked into that, to be honest. I don't really give a fuck if the CIA traffics cocaine. Who gives a fuck? Obviously it's something to care about, but I feel like there's so much more bigger shit to be roasting here. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like, oh god, whoa, shocker. But whatever. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. This is crazy. At least with streaming, there are a few other streaming websites that there's not quite as popular for gaming. With YouTube, there is nothing. Like, nothing. You look at Dailymotion and Blip, I mean, they're cool. I checked them out.